Okay, so the first page that I'm going to be doing says create a combo, make a combination out of your two favorite things. So my two favorite things are tomatoes and puppies. I really like puppies and I love puppies and I love tomatoes. A lot of people don't like tomatoes. My sister actually doesn't like tomatoes, but I really love them. I don't know what I see in them, what I taste in them, but I really, really like it. So I decided to draw a dog, a tomato, I don't know, whatever you call it. So I just colored it in and pasted it on one of my pages. And I just did some random paw tomato patterns on one side. And yeah, that's basically it. And this page turned out to be one of my favorites because it's made of the things that I really like my favorite things. So it's my favorite. The second page says pretend this page is a wall, add graffiti to it. So my graffiti is going to be some weird random creature thingies, a red one, a blue one, and a yellow one. These are basically my graffitis. At the end, I'm going to add some clouds, which I will wholeheartedly regret. But there's no going back, so I'm gonna have to live with it for the rest of my life. I'm probably gonna forget it after like 1 second or like 2 days. Okay, so I just colored in some bricks with brick colors. What is wrong with you? I'm just like using weird words to make weird sentences. Here I acted super dumb because I literally colored in the whole page where there's gonna be graffiti, there's gonna be clouds, and half of the page is going to be covered. I mean, like, what the heck? You just like wasted a lot of your times and just wasted your time. Yeah, and I was really angry with me for doing such a dumb thing, but well, you know what? There's no going back. This page took me like a whole day to do. I needed to plan it. The wall took a long time. The clouds took a long time because the chalk, the crayon type thing, didn't wanna. It wasn't really prompt. It wasn't white. The orange bricks were really showing, so I had to do several layers of Mod Podge and several layers of the chalk thing. But at the end, I really liked it, I have to say. After all this complaining, I have to say that. The next page says, create ugliness, make this page ugly. Well, I think Mariah actually meant something that looks ugly, like ugly person, or something. I don't know. I think that's more what Mariah meant, but I decided to do something. It's actually It's an act that's really ugly, and it's child labor. There's actually still child labor in a lot of countries in the world, and it's like the ugliest thing that could like possibly happen. It's so ugly, and it's like so sad that there's still child labor. So I decided to do child labor and just it's ugly. It's really ugly. So I decided to do child labor rather than something that looks ugly. Because this child labor looks ugly. It is ugly. Everything's ugly about it. So yeah. Okay, so the next page says create a page for your pet. If you don't have one, just create a page for the pet you saw on TV or a friend's pet. So I actually had a pet, and she was this really beautiful dog who was like pure black, and she was really pretty. And her name was Connie, and sadly she passed away. So I decided to draw her and me together. So that's basically it, and please try to ignore the weird random, it's not doodling, it's just ugly stuff on the background. What is that, a giraffe vomiting a cat donut? Okay, whatever, just ignore them, yeah. So the next page that I'm going to be doing says create an applied suggestion, ask a friend what you should do in this page, and use their first suggestion. So currently I don't have a friend in my house because we're in a pandemic and stuff. So I asked my mother, and she told me to create love in this page because she just gave birth to my brother and she's in I'm a new mom vibe. So she said to create love, like the love between a mother and a child. So that's what I did. And the first thing that came to my mind was Dumbo and Mrs. Jumbo, because in that movie, whatever you call it, their love was really strong, so that's what came to my mind.